You're seeing the Sims symbol, which means we are getting back into Sims world. So let's get back into it with the Husseins, Iris, and Jonah. Okay, so we are back, and it is 3 in the morning where we left off because they were going to sleep when they were, because they have to get up early in the morning to go to work. And Iris is up early at 3 in the morning to get herself something to eat. Which actually, she got up by herself, so she was hungry. So, meanwhile, Jonah is still in bed, but that is fine. He has to work in the morning as well. I think as soon as she's done eating, well, first we're going to check and see how much more time we have until she has to go to work. Okay, she works in 5 hours, so depending on what time she gets done eating her grilled cheese, we will be keeping them back to bed. Now, Jonah is up as well, and he's getting a grilled cheese, so it must be like a grilled cheese hour or something for these people. Now, again, remember in the last episode, we did have a failure to conceive thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if Iris is kind of still down about that. It says she's fine, but it is definitely still probably on her mind. In fact, she's actually doing something on the computer, maybe trying to get it off her mind. Meanwhile, it is Jonah who is eating his grilled cheese now, and he is desperate for a wee. So we are going to go ahead and tell him to go to the bathroom before he wees himself. And we are going to see what she is up to. Here. She could actually be starting to work on some of her social networking. You know, in the last episode, she did create her social media profile. Maybe she needs to start to get some more because she is a social media star or wants to be one eventually. So having them followers is a very, very crucial thing, and she now has 25 followers, which is great. And Jonah is just doing up some dishes, even though he's left his grilled cheese on the table. And now Jonah's just gonna sit and watch some TV while he waits to go to work, and Iris is on the computer. So, and they both should be heading into work very shortly. It is 6 a.m. in SimWorld, which means they have 3 hours till they have to be at work. And so I am going to get them to like get showers or a bath in this case because they can't afford a shower at this time. Meanwhile, she is using the restroom. Jonah is going to get a shower. And then while she waits for him to get done, she can go ahead and watch some TV. She's going to watch some action TV and see what she ends up putting on the TV. So let's see. Looks like Indiana Jones. Now they have switched places. Jonah is in watching TV, and Iris is getting her little wash up before work, because I actually am going to send them into the office for both of them, and both have work in an hour, so that just gives her enough time to get a quick bath. So, okay, she is now done with her bath, and they do have a couple minutes to spend time together before they go to work, so I just have them sitting and watching some TV together until they have to get to work, which really is any minute now in Sim's world. However, they are getting flirty now, so I don't know how well this is going to go. Actually, he's going to work now, so he is heading to work, and so is she. So let's get them working hard. Now, unfortunately, you do not get to follow your Sims to work unless you have certain jobs, and they do not have one of them jobs currently. So who knows? But oh, she's at work, and it's kind of making her upset from being away from home. But she is now fine again, which is okay. They are at work now. They are working out, and she is back home, and she's got a promotion. She is now an engagement monkey, which means she'll be getting an additional $7 per hour for a grand total of $23 per hour. And she also received a $141 bonus and a check-in at venue thing. And her next shift starts on Tuesday at 9 a.m., which is tomorrow in Sims World. And she is just going to go in and make some dinner now because he's not quite home yet. And so, actually, I think, even though some of you guys might not agree with this, we are going to have some breakfast for dinner, it looks like, because she doesn't know how to cook much yet. She's just starting out in the world by herself. So I think that's a good basics to start out. So she's going to make some breakfast for dinner, and she's going to have some scrambled eggs and bacon she's going to make for them. Meanwhile, her husband is still at work, and he doesn't get off till 5 o'clock, which means she has about an hour in Sims World left alone. So this gives her just the perfect amount of time to go home and make dinner for him. I just wanted to point this out. This does not state that women should have to be the one that cook. I'm a man myself, and I love cooking. So this is just basics things. Like, she got home first, so I think it'd be easier for her to cook the dinner. That way it's but if he would have got home first, I would have made him make the dinner as well. Just letting you guys know out there. And so dinner looks like it is done. Breakfast for dinner, and she's actually going to go ahead and eat herself now. Was I right? Was that bacon and... Yes, it is scrambled eggs and bacon. I'm sorry. That was what I said. And I thought I was wrong. But, she's just eating her dinner now, waiting for him to get home. She is still a little tense from work, which is pretty common. I mean, when you're stressed from working and you're working hard, it's very, very easy to get stressed out. And I don't think the food is the best, to be honest with you, because... Oh, actually, it's poor, which means it's not the best. I mean, again, she's still starting out on her food, cooking and all that, so I'm not really ashamed about that. And the noise you're hearing in the background is actually, it's telling me that the Humor and Hijinks Festival is in town. And Jonah is back, and he also was promoted. He's now an office assistant. He will be getting an additional $5 per hour for a grand total of $22 per hour. He has also received the following bonus: $130 a desk nameplate stolen, new clothes, make fun of corporate goons interaction, and his next shift starts tomorrow in Sims World, which is Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the morning as well. So again, they are working at the same time. She is quite uncomfortable because of the food. But again, it's kind of common for that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him pick up the food because he is hungry. And then as soon as he's done, I actually am going to throw the food away, even though it is kind of wasteful. Just because if they continue to eat it, it will make them feel uncomfortable more and more. So, it's not good for them to keep eating and feeling uncomfortable because it can cause them to have certain things happen to them that we do not want to happen quite yet. And we are just getting started so with these guys. And I think she's actually, well, I'm going to actually go ahead and make her do some more social mediaing so that she can get some more followers for her job, because it is probably beneficial. Matter of fact, she will have new things that she has to do for her job, being that she got promoted, and so will he. He has to get hit, or she has to get her charisma up, and to level 2, and she has the other thing done, which is to get 25 followers, and she also just completed her update of her social media statuses. The only thing she has to do is to get her charisma up. Him, on the other hand, he has to reach level 2 in his charisma as well and fill out reports, which we are about ready to have him do now. So, because he's already on the computer, so we might as well kill that stone while we can. So we're going to have him fill out the reports now. And then she's sleeping on the couch, but I don't understand why. And so being that she is seeming to be somewhat tired, I am going to make her take a little bit of a nap on the actual bed. And meanwhile, he's going to be working on his job thing that he has to do. He is just about done with his filling out his reports thing, and then he's going to use the bathroom because if not, he's going to end up going to the bathroom on himself. Actually, he's about ready. He is done with his filling out reports thing now, and he's going to head to use the bathroom. And then when he's done with that, I am going to make him go to sleep for the night because it is 9:30 in night in Sims World. And we will be back in the morning then. So I'll see you guys in the morning in Sims World when it comes to Tuesday morning in Sims. Okay, she is up again first off, and so I am going to make her make some food, I think, for breakfast. And I think I'm going to have her try this scrambled eggs and bacon again. And hopefully she can get it a little bit better because now that her cooking skill will be up a little bit higher. Maybe it just takes a little bit of time. Meanwhile, Jonah is still sleeping. It is going on 5 a.m. Sims World. And they have to go to work at 9. Not too worried about him sleeping up a little bit. And they started a fire, so I'll be right back. And Jonah's up because of the fire. And she's freaking out, so this is great. And now we've received $338 as an insurance payment. But I'm glad that Jonah came out to rescue his wife. But it is literally £400 or $400 to fix the stove, let alone another $375 to fix the refrigerator, which leaves them with a whopping $303. I am glad that they are going to work, and I think that I think he might be cooking something actually now. Jonah is actually feeling pretty confident now because he is considered himself a firefighter because he is putting out the fire. Wow. So, Jonah has decided to make himself a single grilled cheese instead of cooking for his wife as well. Good job there. Now she's going to be making herself some scrambled eggs and bacon. Let's try this again. What are you gonna do? Some people, I guess, have a harder time learning to cook certain things. So I think I'm gonna let her cook her things, and then I'm gonna get them eating, and then out the door to go to work. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. By the way, now Iris has completed to cooking level 2, which is hopefully better for her. And she can now make eggs and toast, BLTs, chips and salsa, and fish tacos. So now they are just having a little bit of a chat before they go into work. Probably talking about the fire that happened early this morning. And she's probably thanking him for saving her life. Even though he decided not to make her breakfast after that. But I'm going to send them to work here. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. They are both at work once again. And upon returning from work, I think I am going to go ahead and